back, and I have found a gem in here. This is MJ. She's an amazing artist. I'm admiring her art from afar, and I was trying to figure out how to, top the segment off. This is going to end up probably being my main part of the show tonight. And I say that because I don't get a chance to catch artists in their essence of working and actually, sharing. A lot of artists can be very, closed in when they're doing their techniques. But she's out here today showing everyone her expertise in art. So, hello, MJ. And can you tell everyone what you're doing today and what are you painting?
Right now I am working on a 3 by 3.5 foot oil painting. It's called, working title is either going to be the Gateway into the Earthly Realms or the Gateway of Knowledge. So there's 2 different meanings going on here. Right now I'm building up the highlights again, so I'm adding a bunch of white on top of my yellow areas to just kind of brighten it up again before I start cooling it down, because all of these orange areas in here are eventually going to look like marble. So just getting all of those nice whites in before I start going in with some of those blues and everything.
I love it. I love the concept. You said it's going to either be the Gateway of Knowledge. I see that with the serpent, and I know the eye. It makes me think of the Eye of Ra. You guys are into those type of symbolisms. I know she is. I can already tell where she's going with this. I love it. I really do. So explain to people when you say you want to put your lights and then your darks. What are you really talking about? Because some people might not know what that technique is.
Sure, yeah. So literally what I'm doing is I'm taking white paint in all the areas where it looks like there's light. So like the highlight parts, the lightest parts of the painting, putting white there to make it lighter, and then going in with a darker color, usually like a blue or a darker brown, and then putting that in where the darker shadows would be, and that's how you create the depth.
Thank you so much. And me being an artist, it's always good to hear things like that. Even though you hear it, but when you see someone do it in their way, you can pick up a whole nother technique. So we're going to watch her for just a couple of minutes. We don't want to invade her privacy all night, but I just wanted to just show you guys her brush game over here. This is money right here, okay? This is what makes the money. If you don't mind showing, this is what we say you need the nice brushes right here. And this right here is all you need with creativity to create something as beautiful as this. So we just want to inspire everyone, people that's out there that watch my show and they say, oh, I can't be an artist. You can be an artist. She has literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brushes, and she creates something that's beautiful with this palette. And we can all do things like that. And it might not be exactly like hers, but this is encouraging. These are the only 4 that she used. I have only 4 that I use. She but the other one, it's a pretty set though. I love my specialty brushes. What's your favorite brush to use, MJ?
Depending on what I do, this one that I'm using here tonight is my favorite for just kind of general color laying down. And then I would have to say this really, really tiny little one here is for all of my little detail work. So I like the flat brushes instead of the round brushes. I just feel like I get nice crisp lines with them.
Yeah. I like the round brushes because it's good with blending more so, and the flat brushes are more for the stroke effect. That's just my technique because I haven't went to school to learn how to do art. Yeah, and you know what I mean. And when you get like this, that's why you come up with these ideas and you see it. I love that. You're a self-taught artist.
Yep, absolutely.
Everyone knows those are kind of my favorite because they're like the real, visionaries of artists. When you talk to artists, the biggest thing I like to say is, the Wright brothers, they were walking around and they thought, oh, one day I want to put something in the sky instead of walking. Those people probably thought they were crazy. Those were artists. And people don't understand that we create things with our minds. We see it, we visualize it, and then we take that concept and put it into a visual effect for people to see. And it really is emotion. It's really just something that you feel and you turn it into a visual aspect for people to share and feel. So I love what she's doing, and just to see sharing your thing here, it's appreciative. So thank you for letting us come in and just see this, man. Isn't this amazing? Self-taught artist, MJ. If anyone wanted to contact you, find more of your art, or maybe want to check out your Instagram, how could they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, Facebook, MJ Lightning Bug. It's EMJAE Lightning Bug for all my social media. My email is lightningbugart@gmail.com. So any of those work for contact.
All right. Well, you heard it from her right here, and we're going to still get a couple of clips of her while she's working, because I would love to see the end result before I leave, at least to see the beginning and the ending before I leave. It'll really fill me up. I love seeing it. I love seeing live art. So thank you so much, MJ.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having me and interviewing, and thank you so much for what you do, showing off other art and bringing awareness to what's going on here in Detroit.